today in this video, we're gonna be going ahead and transporting campers using my truck right behind me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so as you guys can see right here, I got my heavy duty truck and we're gonna be using this to actually go ahead and go to 4 different locations, and at each location there should be a camper that we're gonna go ahead and pick up. And once we actually do, we're gonna go ahead and transport all of the 4 campers to actually the trailer store. So we're gonna be doing a very big delivery, and you guys might be asking, how are we gonna actually transport 4 campers at once? Well, the thing is, it's all gonna connect, so you guys will see how we do it. So we're not gonna be transporting 1 camper at a time, so we're just gonna connect 4 and then actually transport them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're actually here at the first location. As you guys can see right here, the trailer place actually bought these campers. We're gonna be getting them from this location right here. This is a private seller, so they are selling 2 campers, and we're gonna go ahead and pick up both of them. And now we're gonna be heading to 3 different other locations and picking up campers there, and we're just gonna go ahead and connect it. So as you guys can see, we got like the tow hitch type of thing. We're gonna be using that, so each of them will be connected to each other, and at the end you guys will see how it actually looks like. It's gonna be very cool, so let's go ahead and get there. All right, so looks like we have kind of crashed, but it's okay. I think we could go ahead and recover. So just like that, as you guys can see, okay, we're gonna slowly get up, but we're gonna be heading to the first location in a bit. So we went all the way down there in the city. Now we're gonna be going to another part in the city and picking up 1 more, and then like I said, another one after that. Okay, I do not know what I'm doing. I kind of crashed right here. As you guys can see, I kind of lost control because I was trying to go up speed, but the problem was I think I just like went too fast and I didn't really like turn or something. I don't know, but we're just gonna be going ahead and going to the next location right now, and hopefully we do not crash or anything like that, because it's getting very worse like by the minute, I guess, by the video. Every single time you guys see me transport these like vehicles and stuff, I always seem to crash. So hopefully that does not happen anymore, but we're gonna try not to, I guess. But we're actually here at the next location, so it's actually over here. We're just gonna go ahead and pull in right here. There should be somebody's house that we need to actually go to. So my buddy right here in front of me, he knows all of the locations of the different like campers and stuff. So now we're gonna be going ahead and picking up these 2 right here. And you guys might be thinking, like, are all of these campers like paid for? Like, did we actually buy them? Well, yes, as you guys can see, we have 4 campers right here, and the trailer place actually bought each one of them. So you guys will see a lot of campers in this video. But now we're trying to go ahead and connect this. As you guys can see, it's a little bit more difficult once you actually, connect more campers to it. So I do not know how difficult this is going to be, but as you guys can see, I'm kind of having a hard time connecting the pink camper to actually the blue one. Hopefully I can go ahead and try to connect this, because as you guys can see, my luck isn't the best. So come on, there we go. As you guys can see, I've connected the pink one, and now we're gonna be off to the next location. So as you guys can see, we got the blue one and pink camper right here, and my buddy has all the black ones, so that's pretty cool. I'll be taking more of the colorful ones, I guess. So we got the blue and pink, and we're gonna go ahead and pick up more of those, and my buddy's gonna pick up more of his. So we're gonna be heading to the next location right here. As you guys can see, this might be a little bit tricky, because as you guys can see, we're going up a hill, so I do not know if there's going to be a lot of space for us to actually work with. But we're just gonna go ahead and try to like turn around, because it's gonna be way easier. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. We're gonna turn this around, and what I'm gonna actually go ahead and do is actually put my truck right here. And the reason why I actually want to go ahead and do this is because I've just disconnected my camper, and now as you guys can see, we got a free truck. So at the start of this video, this is how we started. We started with no campers, and this is going to be very easy and very good, because you can just go ahead and connect one of the campers. It's not really going to be a hassle trying to connect multiple campers. We have just connected the blue one. Now we're going to be going over here and connecting some more. So let's go ahead and go right here. As you guys can see, we're going to go right in front of this one and connect some more. So as you guys can see, if I just go in reverse, we should be good to go. Did we connect it? Nope. Okay, I do not know what's happening right now. As you guys can see, we're kind of having a hard time connecting it. So this might actually be a little bit of a problem, but it's fine. We're gonna try to do this. So let me see, which way do we actually need to go ahead and reverse? So I think right here should be good. All right, so I think I know what the problem is. I think the problem is that it's not actually on a flat surface, as you guys can see. So right here we're on the road basically, but over there I actually left my camper on actually like a grass type of platform slash like on a off-roading type of road. It's like a little bit of a, it's not really even, so one side could be like straight, the other side might be like flat or anything like that. So I think you guys know what I'm trying trying to say, but if we actually bring it to the actual road, it should be very easy. I think we should actually go ahead and bring all of this down. It's going to be very easy for us. So if I just put it right here, and now I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect my truck from actually the camper, and we're gonna go ahead and turn around to get that one camper. So maybe right here we got a little bit more of space, so let's go ahead and turn around right here, and now we should be good to go. So if I could just go ahead and go right here, I almost hit my buddy's campers, but right here, as you guys can see, we got the blue camper. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in reverse, and you guys can see it's much easier once it's actually not on a hill. It's going to be very easy. And now we just have to go ahead and connect this blue one to actually, I think, right here. So if I just go ahead and put my, let's see, okay, I think right here should be good, but I do not know, so let me see. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, we're kind of struggling, but hopefully we could actually go ahead and connect it to the blue camper right behind us. So let's see. All right, so what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is actually, if I just go ahead and take my primary camper right here, the biggest one, so if we just go ahead and take this out, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect this. And now what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is actually connect to the pink one, because it's going to be much easier. And now once we actually connect to this, we're just gonna go ahead and connect to the blue one. It's going to be very easy. So as you guys can see, I think we should be good. Let's see. All right, guys, so there we go. I've actually went ahead and connected the pink one to the blue one. And now what I'm gonna be going ahead and actually doing is, if I just go ahead and connect to the big primary one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect from these little ones. And now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, I'm just gonna go ahead and get in my truck if I can. Okay, come on. All right, there we go. So we're actually in the truck. Okay, but I don't know why it just connected to the actual little trailers again. But come on, bro, why is this not working? It has actually been a while since I've been trying to like fix this and connect all of them, but as you guys can see, we're starting to make a little bit of progress. And I also got my buddy waiting, so he's probably just laughing at me right now because it has been like 10 minutes since I've been trying to like figure this out. So as you guys can see, we're still kind of struggling. I do not know why, but we're gonna try to figure this out, guys. So as you guys can see, if I just go in reverse, okay, bro, are you serious? How did I miss it? All right, guys, so there we go. So we have actually went ahead and connected all of the 3 campers right here. So we got the blue one, we got the pink one, and then we got the blue one. So this kind of looks like a pattern or something, because we got blue, pink, blue. Imagine if there's another pink one, that would be kind of cool. So hopefully there is. I'm pretty sure there is. So we're gonna connect another pink one. That would be pretty sick. I do not know where my buddy went because it's kind of hard to see right now, but hopefully we could go ahead and catch up to him. We're also going very fast, so we need to actually go ahead and slow down. Okay, bro, are you serious? All right, bro, I do not know if my campers are broken, but I guess not, because they're still running. So I guess we're still good, but we're gonna be heading to the last location right here. As you guys can see on my right is going to be the last location. We're gonna pull into this person's house, and right here, as you guys can see, there should be 2 campers right here. As you guys can see, we got a white one and a pink one. The pink one is the one I'm gonna go ahead and take right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe do what my buddy did right here. We're gonna go ahead and leave it like this maybe, and now we're gonna go ahead and connect this one. As you guys can see, maybe let's go ahead and try to actually, let's see. So if I actually just maybe put this big one right here and just get in my truck only, and now I'm gonna be able to, I think, connect to the pink one in the barn. We got this little shed type of thing, I guess, so we should be able to connect this very easily. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. As you guys can see, we have just connected the pink one. Oh my goodness, what is my buddy doing, bro? Are you serious right now? He has actually just crashed into my primary camper, so that's not really that good, but hopefully there's no type of damages or anything like that. But we're gonna try to go ahead and connect to this, so let's see. All right, so it looks like I might actually be ruining my pattern, because we got 2 pink ones in the middle, and then I think in the back and in the front we got the blue ones. So kind of ruining the pattern, but it doesn't really matter. We got the 2 pink ones, we got the blue one. Now we're gonna go ahead and connect my primary trailer right now. So we just need to go ahead and disconnect it from this, and now we're gonna go ahead and get in this, and now I'm gonna go ahead and connect it to the blue one. As you guys can see right here, I do not know if I'm gonna be able to connect, because there's like barely any space. So, and just like that, as you guys can see, I've just connected my campers all together. As you guys can see, we got all 4 of them, and now we're gonna be trying to like pull out of here. There's like a ditch right there, so hopefully we didn't go in that. Okay, bro, why did I just hit the tree, bro? That was so unnecessary, bro. I think it's just because even if you're going like 10 miles per hour, it's just like the weight. So like if you brake, it's gonna take a lot longer to brake because of the weight. So that's the only annoying part. But as you guys can see, we got all of the 4 campers. We got the blue one, 2 pink ones in the middle, and then we got the big blue one, the primary one, connected to my Ford right here. Not gonna lie, this heavy duty truck is actually really good. And now we're gonna be actually going in and taking all of these campers to the trailer store, because they bought it and they're just paying us like a little delivery fee type of thing for us to actually go ahead and pick pick it up for them. So now we're just gonna go ahead and pull in right here. As you guys can see, we're gonna pull into the trailer store, and we might actually just go ahead and leave all of them right here. We got these parking spots, but I do not know if I actually have the patience to do that, but maybe I can do that, but it's just gonna take really long. So let's see what I can go ahead and do. So
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta.
alright guys, just like that, I have parked up all of my campers right here. It might actually not be the best parking job, and I've actually just messed it up right now. As you guys can see, I just moved it, but as you guys can see, we got the two blue ones right in the middle, and then right here we got the pink one, and then another pink one on this side. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video, though. Make sure to like and subscribe. Today in this video, I'm gonna be going ahead and transporting combines using my trailer right behind me in APM. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I got my semi truck in this red color, and then we also got this trailer right here. As you guys can see, this is a lot different than the usual trailer that I use, because this one right here, it actually has extenders, basically meaning that these things actually come out from the side, and this is like extra space for vehicles that are too big and can't fit on this. The wheels will be like on this right here, the tires basically. But yeah, we're gonna be going to 3 different locations and actually picking up 3 different combines. I don't exactly know if they're gonna fit like all on the trailer. Probably not, because they're very huge. So basically, I think what we need to do is actually load in one of them on the trailer and then take it to actually the construction site, and then we're gonna do that 2 more times, because if I were to load in maybe 2 or 3, I don't exactly know if it's actually gonna fit. Like, it's gonna be very hard. You guys will see once I actually pick up the first one to actually like how big it is. You guys will see the size of it. But yeah, right here is actually the first location. We're gonna go ahead and pull in just like this. Alright, and now what I'm gonna be doing is actually going over here. Alright, right here should be good enough, as you guys can see. And now we need to go ahead and take out the hook thing from the trailer, as you guys can see right here. And now just kind of like move the semi truck out of the way. Now we have enough space to actually bring in a vehicle and drive it right here. So as you guys can see, I'm at this barn, and we're gonna go ahead and open this up and see what we got. So I'm pretty sure here is actually the first combine. As you guys can see right here, it is in very good condition. I really like the paint. Let's go ahead and get into it. So there's like these stairs right here. We're kind of gonna jump up. Alright, so as you guys can see though, we got the combine. It's very big, not gonna lie. It's probably bigger than my semi truck, now I think about it, or maybe not. I don't exactly know. As you guys can see, they are pretty much like the same size, and this semi truck is not like any small vehicle, any small truck. As you guys can see, it's basically reaching the top of my semi truck, which is kind of insane, because now I think about it, side by side, I feel like the combine is actually pretty much bigger, because right here we got like this black part, this cover type of thing. It's basically reaching the top, maybe a few inches shorter than actually right here the exhaust pipes or something, but pretty much the same height. But I don't know if it's gonna be heavier than my semi truck. Probably, maybe the same. I'm not exactly too sure, but we're basically gonna go ahead and drive this up on this trailer. Okay, there we go. As you guys can see, pretty much like this. And now we're gonna go ahead and park it up right over here. We're gonna go ahead and get out of the combine, and now we're gonna be actually attaching it to actually right here. We got the semi truck. We're gonna go ahead and get into this and actually just drive back. Okay, I can't really see because of the tree, but just like that, we're gonna go ahead and attach the hook to actually the trailer, and we're ready to go. But before we actually take off, this is how it looks like. It's on the extenders, as you guys can see. I thought the tires would be like very big, but now I think about it, it's not really that big to the point where like it needs the extenders. So if I actually put these back, I don't know if they're gonna go down, maybe not, but basically it's like not that big. As you guys can see, just like that, I've just closed off the extenders and like it doesn't fall out, so that's good. And now we're gonna be going to the location. Now you guys can see in the back there's like basically no space, so I'm kind of like forced to go to the drop-off location. We're gonna do this one by one. It's gonna be like a lot of gas that we're gonna be like using, but it is what it is because now we have to drop this off. That's like a lot of gas, and then we have to come back for the next one and then go back, come back, you know. So it's gonna be a lot of work, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So we're gonna be dropping all of these off to actually the construction site right over here. As you guys can see, we got the combine in the back. We're gonna go to slow down right here because we're gonna be churning, so I don't want to crash or anything like that. So we have to go ahead and take this turn very safely, just like that. All right, pretty smooth, not gonna lie. This trailer is very unlikely to flip because obviously now that the combine is pretty big, I've decided to only haul one of these combines at a time. And also the trailer is very big. It's very well built. Like as you guys can see in the back, there's like 3 tires because I'm pretty sure on one side there is 2, 4, and then 6. So 6, that's gonna be 12 tires. Okay, so it looks like we kind of got it stuck in the ditch, which is not really good, but we're just gonna go ahead and get out real quick and then just kind of like drive to the side and now turn. Okay, there we go. As you guys can see, we kind of flipped it, but not really. But as you guys can see, we have actually made it to the drop-off location. I'm gonna be stopping right over here because I'm gonna go ahead and take out this little hook type of thing. We're gonna take this out, and now you guys can see the trailer kind of like fell down. Hopefully nothing got damaged. Right over here, we're gonna go ahead and park that up. And now let's go ahead and take out actually the combine from the trailer. All right, so this is very difficult, not gonna lie. This is actually very stressful. We have to do a lot of things, like we have to unhook it like so many times and then hook it back. So this trailer is very complicated, but we're gonna be parking this up right over here, as you guys can see. All right, there we go. All right guys, and now we're gonna be hooking it up to actually the trailer once again, and we're gonna be off to the next location. So the next location is actually somebody's house that we have to go to. It's actually pretty far away. I mean, not really, it's pretty much like in the area, but it's gonna be like in the mountains somewhere. We're gonna go to their house and pick up the next combine. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's in this area somewhere. It's one of these houses. So right now we're gonna go ahead and go over this bridge, and right here, looking at my map, I need to actually turn on the left. It's not this house, it's I think 2 houses down, maybe. I'm pretty sure it's 2 houses down. Okay, so I think, let me see. So it's one of these. I'm not exactly too sure, but we're gonna find it right now. So as you guys can see, we're gonna be actually maybe churning again. So once we actually go down this road right here, it's gonna be the first house. I'm pretty sure, I think that's what it was on my map. So yeah, it's actually the first house when I actually go down here. So right here, we're gonna be going down, and we're gonna keep going straight just a little bit, and then once we actually get to the top, that's gonna be the next house, and we have to actually pick up the combine. So I think I see it up there. Okay, so I see it right there, as you guys can see. And I think what we're gonna do is actually park up the semi truck right here on this hill. Hopefully this doesn't really like roll back, but it looks like it is, so this is not really good, as you guys can see. Hopefully it stops. There we go. Oh, okay, come on, dude. This has to stop, dude. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness. All right, is this a bad idea? I don't know. I think we're good right now. We're gonna go ahead and go up to the driveway just like this. We're gonna quickly do this before the trailer goes all the way down and rolls back and like breaks or something. So we're gonna be getting into this combine right here just like this. We're gonna go ahead and get out of the driveway. The construction site, by the way, they are the people that are like obviously buying these. They already paid for all of these combines, so I don't exactly have to worry. I'm just gonna be like the transport guy. They're paying me separately, but basically right over here, we're gonna put this on the trailer. So just like this, if I actually drive up, all right, there we go. Okay, bro, we're kind of having a hard time, but if I were to actually adjust it, we should be good. So oh my goodness, bro, was that the mailbox or something? Why did we not just put the combine on the trailer? Okay, there we go. We have managed to put it just like that successfully. We're gonna be actually now hooking this up. So basically I have to go back and somehow like attach to the trailer, which is going to be very hard, especially Right now we're on like this little hill. All right, so there we go. We have actually attached it to the trailer, and we're gonna be off to actually the construction site. All right, so this is gonna be the second combine that we're gonna be transporting, and then the next one is actually gonna be over here. There's a reason why I actually picked this one now than the one that I said we were gonna pick up later. So obviously there are gonna be three. So the next one is actually at this barn right here. As you guys can see, in that barn, we're gonna come back to it, but I quickly wanted to actually pick this up because this was the furthest from me. But right here we're gonna be churning, and we're gonna go ahead and take this down this little hill and into the construction site, and then we're gonna actually go back and pick up that other one. So just like that, we're actually at the construction site. I don't even know if I want to go in like the construction site. I'm just gonna actually go ahead and take out the combine right over here. I think there's enough space. So just like this, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna be actually getting into actually the combine, and we're just gonna go ahead and drive this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think that's good enough. Okay, come on, stop, park this up. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna go ahead and connect our semi truck to the trailer, and we're gonna pick up the last one right now. So it has been a very good delivery so far. We haven't really like flipped anything, which is amazing. Hopefully that stays like that, because I mean, there's always something that goes wrong with these deliveries, especially if they are giant machineries, vehicles, things like that. So I'm actually very happy that today has been very well. But we're gonna go ahead and pick up the last one right now. So I just have to go down here. You guys pretty much saw where the area was. So right on the left is going to be like this farm area. We got like cows in this farm. It's like a gated area, but right over here we're gonna be churning actually, right? All right, and now over here we're gonna be going to these people right here are actually selling their combine. We're gonna go ahead and park this up right over here. We're gonna go ahead and get out. We're gonna actually open this. We're gonna go ahead and get in the semi truck. We're gonna go ahead and park up the semi truck in their garage driveway type of thing. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna open this, and I could already see it. So this is gonna be the last one that we're gonna be picking up. So quickly, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take this out. All right, there we go. But now we have to go to the front of the trailer, because that's the only way to put it on. So if I were to go to the front, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, now we have to go this way. Okay, there we go. And we just have to adjust it, because right now it's going all over the place, which is not really good. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Okay, we just have to do a few more adjustments. All right, there we go. I think we're good. Okay, there we go. I think we're good, right? Oh my goodness, bro, we have just hit the tires. But yeah, there we go. We have just put the last combine on the trailer, and we're gonna be taking off and actually delivering this one. So come on, connect. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and close this up. Okay, there we go, and I'm off. Okay, perfect, very smooth, very nice. Okay, we're gonna be off. Let's go ahead and do this last delivery. Let's try to make this successful. Oh my goodness, bro, did I just hit the tree, dude? This is not good. Okay, so it looks like this is very big, and I have to be careful, because that could have definitely scratched up the combine. I hit the tree with it because it's so tall. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of the driveway and actually go down here where the construction area is, and we're gonna transport this one. So let's go ahead and hit this churn right here. Oh my goodness, it almost just flipped. But good thing we didn't have like multiple of these, because if we did, it would have for sure flipped. And you guys actually saw that in one of the videos that I recently posted. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that delivery out, you guys could go ahead and check the video card in the top right corner. It's the video where I actually transported graders, and that's exactly what happened. I had like 2 graders on the trailer, and it actually like flipped when I churned. But this time that did not happen, due to because this trailer is a lot bigger than what I had before, and also because I only have one of these machinery vehicles. We're gonna go over this and park this up. Okay, bro, come on, bro, the brakes on this are very bad. Okay, come on, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and get out, and we're gonna now connect our semi truck to the trailer, And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe. Today in this video, I'm gonna be going and transporting graders using my trailer right behind me in APM. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so currently as you guys can see, we're gonna be actually doing a big delivery of graders. We're gonna be pulling up to 3 different locations and we're gonna pick up all 3 graders and put them on the trailer. And once we actually do, we're gonna be taking all 3 to a construction site. And basically this construction site needs the graders, and they actually bought 3, so they found 3 graders online for sale and they actually bought them, and now we're going to be actually transporting them. They hired me as the transport driver. Alright, so we're going to be actually pulling up to all 3 different locations right now. We're going to be going to the first one right now, which is actually right over here. This guy right here, he has this big farm, it looks like, in the back. He told me that he kept the grader in the back of the barn right here, so it should be here. We're gonna go ahead and park up right now and see what we got. So we're gonna be pulling up to 3 different locations. It should be pretty fun, but we're gonna go ahead and pick up the first one right now. These graders are very big and kind of heavy, so we need to be extra cautious because one thing and it could easily go wrong. As you guys can see, this is how it looks like. It's very big in size. We're gonna go ahead and take it out of this little barn. Look at the tires, dude. This is humongous, dude. Like, the length of this is actually like, I don't know what is a good comparison. Maybe like a semi truck, or no, I feel like that's a little bit too much. Maybe like a suburban truck or something like that, or even bigger, I would say. The tires on this thing are actually massive, so we need to be very careful. All right, there we go. Okay, we can't really like load this in for some reason. We're gonna try to do this again though. So just like this, as you guys can see, we're gonna try to load this. All right, there we go. It's actually basically coming off the trailer because it's way too big. So just like this, I think we should be good. All right, and there we go. So we have just loaded up the first grader from the first pickup location. We're gonna go ahead and close up the barn, and we're gonna be heading to 2 different more locations. And it looks like the grader is way too big, so right here in this space, I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit like 1 more. As you guys can see, the front 2 tires of the grader is actually over like the little ledge of my trailer, so it's basically about to like fall off basically, but not really. This is actually very bumpy. All right, bro, I could already tell that the trailer is shaking, so if we were to add another one, it's gonna be very bad. And we're also going about 80 miles per hour. We should probably stop because that's kind of dangerous. All right, there we go. Had to brake. All right, there we go. And now we're gonna be heading to the second location. All right, so we kind of just flipped the trailer, but kind of flipped itself over, so we need to be very careful. That churn kind of messed us up, even though we were going extremely slow. Just the tensity of like that churn was like so bad. Like, it's like way too much weight on the trailer, so anything, it could actually like cause a big crash. So as you guys can see, we're gonna be going all the way over here because, oh my goodness, bro, are you serious? We have just flipped the trailer once again with the grader on it. So oh my goodness, bro, are you serious? This is actually not looking good. This is terrible, dude. Okay, this is not going as planned. I thought this wouldn't really be an issue, but it looks like this is gonna be the main thing we're gonna be running into, especially now that we're gonna be actually loading up the other one. I was supposed to go from the road and like turn right here, but I crashed and came from the farm area. Like, I probably messed up the crops and stuff, but hopefully they don't notice. But as you guys can see right here, I'm gonna be parking up my semi truck, and this right here at this little white barn, we're gonna be picking up the next one. So let's quickly open this, and we're gonna go ahead and take out this grader from here. So if I could just go ahead and enter right here, you guys can see this right here is the next grader. Now I think about it, we can only transport 2 at a time. I know I said we were gonna go ahead and transport 3, put them on the trailer, but that's actually not possible because we legit have no space. Like, it would actually not be possible. So the only thing we could do is we can go ahead and transport 2 of these graders and then come back for the last one. I think that's gonna be the best bet that we can make. We're gonna go ahead and load this up. Okay, bro, we're already struggling because the tires are way too big. It does not fit. Even the tires are like kind of off the trailer. They barely fit, so Yeah, this is not a very good delivery, I would say. It's very difficult to actually do, and it doesn't even fit because it's still on the ramp. You guys can see the tire, it's still on the ramp. You probably kind of scratched it up. We're gonna go ahead and move this a little bit more forward. Okay, that should be good. We definitely scratched up the, what's it called, the other grader, but as you guys can see, we got both of them on the trailer. And now what we're gonna be doing is actually taking this to the construction site. I'm gonna try to turn, but it's gonna be very difficult, but as you guys can see, just like that. And now we're gonna be trying to get out of this ditch, but we're kind of having a hard time. So just like that though, but just like that, we have just taken out actually the trailer from actually that little driveway. We actually have to go back because as you guys can see, we need to turn through the construction site, and we kind of passed it, and our brakes are very bad. So just like this, as you guys can see, we have to go very slowly. And bro, one thing, it's gonna flip the whole thing, and I don't know if it's gonna flip this time, because the other two times when I just had the first grader on, I flipped it, but it flipped itself over again. But now with the two graders on it, I don't know if that's gonna be possible. So we're just gonna go ahead and park this up right over here, and now we're gonna go ahead and get out and actually take out both of the graders. Oh my goodness. Okay bro, this is actually looking very bad. The trailer of mine is like shaking right now, as you guys can see. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So like it's going like side to side, which is very weird. I've never had any of this like happening to my trailer, like ever. I've delivered like so many vehicles, trucks and all of that, trailers, whatever you want to call it, ATVs. I've never had that problem, but there's so much weight on it, so we just have to go ahead and take it out. Okay, so we're gonna be going ahead and taking this and putting it, maybe, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put this right over here, just like this. All right, there we go. And now we're gonna be going ahead and taking out the other one right over there. And then the last one, the third one, it's actually pretty far away, but I guess somewhat close to here. We're gonna be going to another barn to go ahead and pick that up, and we're gonna be done with this delivery. So first of all, actually right here though, we're gonna go ahead and take this out just like this. As you guys can see, my grader right here, as you guys can see, is actually bigger than this Ford Raptor, that black truck. Pretty insane, not gonna lie, but I mean that's kind of expected. But that truck is not small by any means, but that's a little comparison between like a normal truck, I would say, versus this grader, to really show you guys how big it is. But I don't know if it's gonna be bigger than my semi truck, but maybe my semi truck is actually bigger in height, but I don't know about length, because as you guys can see, yeah, my semi truck is definitely bigger in height. But yeah, we're just gonna be actually going to the next location right now. So from here, as you guys can see, we're gonna be actually doing a U-turn. Okay, so I actually came the wrong way. It's not looking too good. Okay, so we actually have to go this way, and the reason is that barn is actually all the way over here up the mountain, and we have to go to this person's house. They apparently owe like cows and stuff like that. So as you guys can see, if we find that, you will know that we're actually at the right house. Okay, so I could see like this little gated farm type of thing. We got like cows and stuff in the middle. We're gonna be going all the way over here. We're gonna go ahead and turn right here, and then now that we're here, we're gonna actually load up the grader that's actually in the barn. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and take out my ramp off my trailer just like this, and then once I do that, it should be here, I think. Or maybe are we at the wrong location? Oh my goodness bro, are you serious? I'm actually at the wrong location. I thought it was actually this one, but we're just at somebody's house, bro. Like this is kind of awkward. All right bro, I was actually at the wrong location the whole time. I didn't even have to pass the cows or anything like that, because the next location is actually right here. It's legit right beside the construction site, which is kind of crazy to say because I did not notice this. So basically in this barn, for some reason, somehow, somebody that actually sold this grader to the construction site, the people at the construction site, they wanted to actually like what's it called, park it up in this random barn storage unit, something like that. I don't know. They left it here for some reason because they thought the construction site can just come right here and just pick the grader themselves. So they were trying to make it easier for them. But as you guys can see, I mean, it's kind of easy for me because I don't really have to travel that far. but even though I did, because I got the location wrong, because bro, it's legit right beside the construction site. Like, why would they need me to actually, what's it called, like transport this, dude? Okay, so it looks like we have just flipped it, which is not really good. Bro, are you serious? Oh my goodness, bro, we have just flipped it again. This is actually bad. Like, dude, why does this keep happening? This is probably the worst thing that could happen. Like, there's nothing worse than flipping your trailer with a grader or any other vehicle, bro. I don't know how to avoid it, bro. This is honestly like driving me crazy at this point, because this always happens to me and it's like very annoying. So as you guys can see, we have just transported the last grader to the construction site. We're gonna be parking this up right over here, just like this, and yeah, we are done. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Don't make sure to like and subscribe. Today in this video, we are going to be going ahead and transporting only Fords using my trailer right behind me, guys. So today in this video, like I said, we are going to be going ahead and transporting Fords. All of the vehicles that are Fords, we're gonna try to transport them. So in total, today in this video, I have 3 Fords that I must pick up from different locations, and then obviously transport it to one location, which is going to be the police station, because these Fords that I'm gonna go ahead and pick up from these locations, they're actually stolen. So what needs to be done is actually them being put to the or given to the police station, because they all know like what to do with it. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up the first Ford right now. We're just gonna go ahead and do this quick transportation type of thing right now, this Ford transportation. So I'm gonna be going ahead and going to the first location. Okay, so now I look at the map that I was given. I was actually going the wrong place. It's actually over here. I was going the wrong place. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the first Ford right over here. I think it's here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. So down here, it's like a hill, a house on a hill or something. So where is that? I don't even know. Wait, is it this one? Oh shoot, I just went past it. Okay, so it's actually that house right there behind those big trees. We're gonna have to walk up to the house and then just get it from the garage, because the thing is, you guys can see I'm driving like a really big semi truck with this huge trailer. There's like no way for me to actually get this up to like there. So the only way that I could actually do this is if I just leave the trailer with the semi truck obviously down here, and then I'll just have to go ahead and like climb this or something. I'll just have to go ahead and climb this, and then once I bring it down, obviously put it on the trailer. So as you guys can see, we're going up to the house right now. This is the first Ford that I was given. This person actually stole the Ford and decided to put it in their garage, hoping for a new truck, but that's not how things work. So we need to actually go ahead and return it to the police station. I don't know what's gonna happen to this person. I mean, I think you probably are going to go to jail, because that's like theft. Like this Ford right here, it's a Ford Raptor F-150, I'm pretty sure. So this is going to cost like a lot of money, probably at least like 100,000 something. So I think that's probably like a few years in prison, maybe. I don't know, maybe other charges too, theft. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the trailer just like this. So there we go. So we have the first Ford right here. As you guys can see, we got this very nice blue Raptor F-150, black rims, very nice, not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the trailer. Now let's go ahead and close it. And from the map that I was given for each of the vehicle, the next one is going to be somewhere that we were just at, and this is basically the house that I just passed like in the beginning of this video. So I think the best thing to do is if I just turn around and then go back to that one location. I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know if I could turn around right here, but it looks like I did turn around, so that's good. But I was gonna say, because there's like no space. All right though, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next location, which was actually over here. I kind of passed it when I started. I went to like that one direction. It was actually before that. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up another truck down there. We're gonna pick that one up, and then we also have one more, which is actually at a barn. So for that one, the thing is, now I think about it, like you guys can see, I got this big trailer. It can fit like a lot of vehicles, but to be honest, these Fords are like really big, especially because they're trucks and stuff. They're gonna weigh a lot. So the only way is if I just put 2 and then come back for the next one. So as you guys can see, I've just made it to this person's house. There should be a truck inside here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna go ahead and pick this up, put it on the trailer, and yeah, you guys can see we got this pink truck. I do not actually know what this is. This might be like another type of Ford Explorer, maybe. No, this is not Explorer. What am I saying? That's like an SUV, I'm pretty sure. So is this like a F550 or something? I don't know. Like there's like so many names for these Fords. I kind of forgot like which is which, but the only Ford that I'm like familiar with is like obviously the Raptor that we just picked up, the blue one. And then what's another one, like the Ford Mustang? That's like a supercar, I guess, like some car that's like really fast from Ford. Okay, bro, are you serious? I can't even put this on the trailer. Like, how is, bro, are you serious? I can't even do this, bro. How am I supposed to like complete the delivery? Damn, bro, I can't even go up. Damn. All right, so we have just put the pink truck. Now obviously you guys could see I got these two trucks on the trailer, but it doesn't look like there's going to be space for the last one. The last one is also pretty big, so I think the best thing, like I said, is if I just go ahead and transport these two to the actual police station and then come back for the last one. I think that would work really good, so that's what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do. So if I could just go ahead and make this turn to save my life. Okay, there we go. We almost went off the bridge into the water, but it's fine, we have made it. And then wait, why is it so dark? Let me go ahead and quickly change the weather, because there's no way I could see with this weather. I'm most likely gonna go ahead and crash. All right, so now the police station, we're actually right in front of it. So can I even make this turn? Okay, bro, are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna crash, bro. No, we're going into a dish. Are you serious right now? Okay, bro, let's go ahead and just park it up right here. And as you guys can see, we're in front of the police station. There's the sheriff's office, the APM sheriff's office. We're gonna go ahead and take out both of the trucks and then put it in the back garage. I think that's the best thing to do, because with the stolen vehicles that I like rescue, the best thing is to be hidden. So these vehicles needs to be hidden, because I don't know, the owner, the person who stole it, they might come back and like do weird stuff with it, so like try to steal it and stuff. So best thing is just to make sure, let's go ahead and just put it in the back in the garage. This will make it so that like nobody takes it, nobody touches it. It's gonna be like the way you got it. So just in case, let's say the actual owner of these vehicles, they say like, oh, there's like damages and stuff, the police wouldn't be in trouble, because we put it in the garage and there was like no damages, especially because there's cameras, so it could capture the vehicle how it came. And then if there is damages, I guess that would be on the person that actually stole it. So just to make sure, we're gonna go ahead and just put it inside this garage. As you guys can see, this garage is going to be very safe, because there's like no way to see inside. I mean, if you actually go inside the sheriff's office, you might be able to see it. But wait, actually there's like a little window. There's like two windows right here. Is this good? I don't know. We're just gonna go ahead and put the two trucks right here though, because that's what I was assigned to do. Let's go ahead and just put the next one. We got the blue F-150 Ford. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one on the side, because like I said, we have 3 trucks in total, so the last one will be actually going in the middle. Now I think about it, there isn't really that much space for the third one, so I will need to actually readjust the parking job that I did for the pink truck. We're gonna try to make some space for the other truck that I'm gonna go ahead and bring right now. So if I just go ahead and park it up just like this, maybe, okay, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Okay, there we go. So as you guys can see, okay, bro, are you serious? All right, there we go. So as you guys can see, now we have put pink truck on the side, and now we have the space in the middle to fit another truck. So we're just gonna go ahead and close this. Okay, can I just close this? All right, so there we go. We have delivered the 2 trucks. We still have one more. This is going to be a very old Ford. I think this might be like a Ford Bronco or something. I have like missing car pictures like of the owners that sent it to the police station, the sheriff's office. So they gave me like the pictures of the cars, so like when I actually get there, if there's a lot of cars or there's like cars that look similar, I know which car I'm supposed to like take and put it on my trailer and then just bring it to the police station, obviously. So I have like pictures. It seems like the next Ford that we're gonna go ahead and pick up is actually like an orange color. It's like a Bronco or something, 1940, even older, I don't know exactly, but we're gonna go ahead and pick up this Ford right here. The next location is actually right here. We have made it to the location. It's like this barn type of thing, like we're in the middle of like nowhere basically. We're gonna be getting the next vehicle from right here. It's in this like barn type of thing. As you guys can see, this big garage. Inside, you guys can see there's actually this orange, gray, and black rims. This is the vehicle that we need to go ahead and take. Ford Bronco, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and put it on the trailer. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty nice, but we have gotten the third vehicle, the third Ford, and now we're gonna be going ahead and taking it to the police station, and we're done with the deliveries. All right, so as you guys can see, we're actually right in front of the garage, the police station, the sheriff's office, and just like that, we're gonna be going ahead and driving this into right here, and we're gonna just go ahead and put it in the middle just like that. We have the 3 trucks. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what other types of videos you guys would like to see. Today in this video, search and rescue will actually save a combine that's stuck in the mud in APM. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, currently I'm actually at my headquarters and we're gonna be actually going to a location because I've actually gotten a call from somebody that their combine is actually stuck in the mud. It has actually fallen down into a mud pit and they called us to actually try to rescue it. It's going to be a very tough and a difficult job, but we're gonna go ahead and try our best. But I'm quickly gonna go ahead and make a stop and actually get a tow strap. So basically, if you guys don't know, the tow strap will actually help us pull this combine. As you guys can see, it's kind of similar to what we just passed right now, but the location is pretty much like in this area somewhere. I've looked at my map and it's actually underneath this bridge, which is kind of wild because how do you actually go down here? I'm pretty sure that's probably the city's fault for not actually adding fences, because I could see it's actually down there in the mud pit, and if there were like fences here, this would have not been happening. But as you guys can see, I don't know, should I try to get down there or should I just try to pull it from this side? Because right now, if we can actually get it on land and then we try to start it up, I think that could definitely work. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my winch right here. As you guys can see, this can actually pull up to 5,000 pounds. I don't know if actually this this combine weighs 5,000 or more. I would say probably more, but it's worth a try. We're gonna go ahead and try to retract it. As you guys can see, it barely moves, so this is not gonna work. I might actually have to go back and bring out my 10,000 pound winch. I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this, and if I actually just bring my vehicle over here, we're gonna try to add the 10,000 pound winch. Hopefully that will actually help us, because if that doesn't, I don't know, I think we're gonna be actually stuck here for a while. Let's go ahead and add the 10,000 pound. Alright, perfect. As you guys can see, now we can only pull up to 10,000, which is pretty good, better than before, 5,000 more than before. But is it gonna be enough to pull this combine? This weighs a lot. Like when you try to drive this thing, the brakes don't even work. So as you guys can see, I'm fully under the mud. As you guys can see, I've changed identities. I'm different now. So as you guys can see, the winch line cable is right here, and it's gonna be pulling it all the way to the top. I don't exactly know if this is gonna do it, but if it does, make sure to like, because this is gonna be actually insane. Alright, so it looks like it's actually pulling my truck more than the combine, but right now we're kind of seeing signs of actually the combine right here, which is pretty good. But I think what we need to do is actually maybe use our tow strap. I don't know if that's gonna help us, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually go from the other side and bring my truck down there in the mud. Hopefully we don't flooded with the mud. Hopefully my truck doesn't stop working, because if it stops working, it's going to be a very bad day. So basically what I'm going to be doing is, if I were to actually go down from here, I want to go ahead and check it out to see if it's safe. But if I just go down just like this, I think we should actually be able to pull this thing. So just like that, we have brought down our truck, and now we're going to be using the tow strap. So I'm going to quickly connect it. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and connect it to this. Alright, perfect. As you guys can see, we have to actually drive back. We need to go ahead and get in the truck and we just drive, but it's way too heavy. I don't know if this is going to do the job. We might have to go back and get some more equipment, because it doesn't look like it's going to be coming out anytime soon. I don't know exactly what to do at this point. It's like stuck. Alright, so as you guys can see, it has very big and giant tires. I don't know if this is gonna be possible. Like, bro, this definitely weighs about 50,000 pounds. This is a lot difficult than I thought. I don't know if my truck is gonna do the job. But we could also go ahead and grab the winch. Maybe that could help. Maybe not. Okay, so now we have the tow strap and we also got the winch. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing is, we're gonna go ahead and try to retract it, but it doesn't look like it's gonna go back any further. We're gonna go ahead and get in my truck and we're gonna see right now. So is it gonna move? Not really. Right now it's showing no signs of movement, and I've actually just brought down my truck in the mud, so that's not really good. As you guys can see, we're trying to do this, but I don't know if it's actually possible. So the combine is actually moving forward and back, so that could definitely be a sign of it actually working. It's not like stuck or anything. I don't know if it's left in neutral or something, but If we can actually get it to over here, that would be great. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be going forward and back and seeing if I could go ahead and get any movement, maybe move it to the side, because where it is right now, that's where like the whole mud pit is. Because basically when I get close to it, you guys can see half of my truck actually goes underneath, and then the other half is still like above the mud, and that's basically why it's very difficult to actually recover, because this is fully in mud. Like if the combine wasn't tall, it would be actually deep down there in the mud, but I mean thankfully we can see it because of how tall it is, like how it's built. I mean that's good, but I don't know if it's gonna be moving anytime soon. As you guys can see, we can see a little bit of actually the combine right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in park, try to move it myself, maybe drive it or something. I don't know if we can do that at the moment, but we're gonna try our best. Okay, so it looks like right over here is actually the entrance or something, or like the door. Okay, so it's actually showing some signs of movement. Perfect, there we go. Oh no, it has just turned off on us. Okay, so that's not really good. I kind of moved it to a spot where I liked it, but little did I know it was gonna turn off the second I got out. So now, as you guys can see, the combine is actually at this mud pit. Let me actually quickly show you guys, because you guys can barely see me. That's where my truck is, and when I get to like this point, that's where like it kind of like goes down. This pit right here is actually deep enough to actually cover my truck, and you won't be able to see it. So as you guys can see, it's actually getting nighttime, which is not good. I don't know if there's gonna be a storm or anything like that, but we actually have to go and get back to this. So as you guys can see, we're gonna be trying to actually use the winch again. So I think what I'm gonna be doing is disconnecting it. There we go. And now we're gonna move our truck maybe to the other side, try to like pull it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's worth a try. So if I were to go right over here, as you guys can see, and now we're gonna go ahead and use the winch, add it to the back. So let's go ahead and grab it. And then is there a spot over here? Okay, there we go. As you guys can see, we have just connected it over there. And now, okay bro, this is actually getting cold. It's pouring raining, so this is not really good. As you guys can see, it's actually stuck. So I don't know what we're gonna be doing. I think what I'm gonna be doing is actually starting it up, trying to do that. Maybe it's worth a try. Let's go ahead and try to start it up. Okay, so it actually started up on the first try, which is good. Let me quickly get it out of this mud pit. Okay bro, I don't know how to get it out because it's actually stuck right now. Like this is too deep. Okay, come on dude, come on. Oh my goodness dude, are you kidding me? Okay, it's a lot difficult than I thought, but I think this might actually be the only way. So if I were to just go like this, okay, come on, there we go. Okay, so it's actually out of the mud pit, which is good, but we still have to do this. So oh my goodness bro, why do we just go back in the mud pit? Hopefully it doesn't turn off on us, but we have to go up this hill. As you guys can see, I'm just gonna go ahead and sacrifice my truck over there and come back for it later. We have to go ahead and get this to safety right now. So we're going about like 25 miles per hour. This is actually supposed to go a little bit faster, about like 60, but I think the engine is messed up. It could definitely turn off on me any second, but we're gonna try to get this to the customization shop as soon as possible before it actually shuts off. So as you guys can see right now, we're doing pretty great. It hasn't turned off on us, so that's good. Come on, come on. It's actually very close to here, so if we can actually get this under the customization shop, that will be the best bet. So as you guys can see, we just have to go all the way down here. All right dude, all right, I think we're getting close. So this is like where the trailer shop is. We have to go all the way to the back, which is gonna take us, I would say, 10-20 seconds. All right, so 25 miles per hour, kind of catching a little bit of speed by 1 or 2 miles, but just like that, we're gonna go ahead and pass the car wash, and now we just have to go even deeper all the way in the corner here. As you guys can see, okay bro, do not turn off on me. Oh my goodness, it just turned off on me. Okay, this is not really good. We're gonna go ahead and open this. Okay, come on, the garage needs to open. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna be actually trying to put this inside. Okay, there we go. It hasn't turned off. Okay, there we go. Did I just crash? Oh my goodness bro, I just crashed it, but it is what it is. Alright, so the shop isn't closing, but we do have to go back and get our truck. Alright, so I've actually just turned into Superman, and we're gonna be trying to recover this as fast as possible. So I'm actually running. Oh my goodness, I've just hit a tree and freaking shattered my head. My brain open. So we're gonna be now getting in the truck. Oh my goodness, bro, why am I so strong? I've just flipped my truck over. We're just gonna be getting into this. Come on, there we go, there we go. We just have to get out and actually go back to the shop. Okay, we have to go ahead and get back to the fire station. But as you guys pretty much saw, we have actually completed this recovery of this combine. It was actually stuck in the mud pit. You guys saw how deep it was, but we have actually recovered it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm out.